Hi, Sandra.
Hello, hi.
Okay, so just a little bit of method in my madness. I'm Claire at Just Knock. We run an estate agency in Leighton Buzzard. It's only been going since August, but one of the biggest things is we're unable to network with people now. We've also noticed the impact on small businesses like yourself have really taken a hit. So it's just a case of just a 5 to 10 minute conversation with yourself, just to find out a little bit about yourself, a little bit about your business, and how you come to do your business in the first place. So over to you.
Well, basically, my background is in retail and hospitality. Prior to that, I did, as a teenager, work with disabled, mentally and physically disabled, before the laws said that at 15 you were too young to do that. Yeah, and in the process of my career and marriage, I ended up going to mainland China just after my second baby as a traveling spouse. Just like you would, you've got a big mortgage to pay, and you think, right, we'll go for a couple of years. The couple of years turned into 8 years in China. That was 5.5 in a place called Guangzhou in Canton, and then the rest was in Shanghai. So after about a year, I'm definitely not a stay-at-home mum, never have been, never wanted to be. I found myself working as a doctor's receptionist, which was quite interesting in China. From that, I progressed into relocation and ran a relocation company in Shanghai for a removal company. That was great because I think I have quite a big cultural knowledge
Mm-hmm.
from that, because I was working with people that were coming to live or go back home from Shanghai from all over the world. And they things that they found perfectly normal were perhaps something I'd never heard of. So I had to go out and find it if we did it. And most times we didn't.
Right.
So yeah, progressed from there to Holland and lived in Holland again. Found myself, believe it or not, running a Reaper graphics office in the British School of the Netherlands. This machine to this day still baffles me because it can fold, it can staple, it can do anything you want.
Yeah, cool.
So yeah, and I'm the least techie person, as most of my friends know. Then came back after 10 years in Holland, came back to the UK. I was fairly newly divorced. So a little bit nervous to buy my own house for the first time. Could have certainly done with you, Claire, at that moment, but did meet another lovely female estate agent. Not that I mind males at all. And yeah, she got me a beautiful house. There's a story to that as well, but we tell it. I got myself a 9 to 5 job. No, oh my God, I absolutely hated it. Again, it was with a large estate company,
Mm-hmm.
and absolutely not for me.
Yeah.
So I just started to look around and think, well, what am I going to do? Feeling a bit sorry for myself, to be fair. Just thinking, God, where's my life gone to? But get your big girl pants on, Sandra, and have a look around. So I saw this thing called network marketing,
Mm-hmm.
spoke to a lady about it, realized it was something that I could do, and something I could build up, and I could still help people, which is a big thing for me. I joined the company that she was with, and she certainly gave me a very, very good training, but the product wasn't for me.
Right.
It just wasn't my product. So then I found, at a network meeting, actually, a lady who didn't even just say good morning. And I'll say this anyway, you may want to edit it, but basically, I went over to her. It was in Olney, it was a breakfast meeting. And I walked over to her, and I'd had a notification from one of the big energy companies to say that my bill was going up by £40 a month, which at the time was going to be a bit of a hard work for me over a year. And I went up to her, and in true to form, and I said, I believe you do this thing called utility warehouse. Could you look at my bills? And I don't want your bloody light bulbs, was exactly what I said to her. Anyway, a day later, I've got everything and the light bulbs. And not only has she saved me the £40 that I was going to be getting, she saved me another almost 500 a year.
Wow.
So I was a little skeptical because, again, as I say, I was on my own, and I'm an only child of only child parents. So my children rely on me rather than me having brothers and sisters to help. And it all went so smoothly, absolutely so smoothly. And I thought, right, let's have a look at this as a business. And to me, I'm a very basic person. To me, everybody needs gas and electric, even in now, even more so.
Yes.
So I joined. I don't have to carry stock around with me. I can't come to your house, open up a bottle of gas and say, smell this, do you like it? So so for me, it was the perfect industry. And since then, I have managed over 3 years to get rid of any other part-time jobs that I had. And I just do what I do now. And I really love it. And I'm at an age now where younger people trust me, and so do older people. So for me, the market is great. And the team that I have are amazing. They support me so much. And that's where I am really. Yeah, live with my little dog, and yeah, that's me.
Wow. Oh my goodness, that's amazing where you've come from. Really is. Just a question. So you said you've been about 3 years, is that correct?
Yes.
How have you found since March last year when we all got fully locked down? How the business has worked for you? Has it been an improvement? Has it been? Have you found it's got a lot better or a lot worse since we've been locked down?
My particular business has probably stayed about the same. It has, as far as team members go, unfortunately, and I say that because I do feel sorry for a few of them. They have joined me because they were made redundant with little money or had big mortgages, things like that. So for me, my team has grown, and so have I with my mindset, because suddenly I've got these people that I care about them.
Yeah.
I care about them. I care about whoever they're caring for, whether it's an elderly mum or a child. I care. So for my business, it's sort of gone off in a different direction to what I knew 3 years ago. Although I'm sure people been in it 20 years
Yeah.
know what I've learned. As far as the company itself that I work with, within a week of the first lockdown, they had us all virtual. We were all trained on Zoom, and there are 45,000 of us
Wow.
in the UK. They went out and they bought 1,300 laptops and sent everybody home from head office. And my life didn't really change once I'd learnt the Zoom, because the support was there on screen. And once I trusted Zoom, which I think everybody will agree, in the beginning it was a little bit hard to trust Zoom and share a screen. What the Billy is that, because I'm not technical at all, and now I'm quite good at it actually.
Then, can't you?
So yeah, for me, it's been a great time for mindset, and it's also my other love, as I've said before, is not just helping people in the industry I do, just helping people in general. I've been able to do shopping for some elderly people that needed it. I've been able, before this lockdown, to just go and talk to somebody through their window and things like that. I became an NHS volunteer. And I'm a great one in thinking, okay, so this is what's throwing me now. This is this is the new time. How am I going to embrace it? Yeah. So I think that's probably because the day I stepped off the plane in mainland China, nothing was the same. So if the religious amongst us or anything will think, you know what? Yeah, it was meant to be. I was meant to go to China, and I'm meant to be the person I am. And if I can help people, and I've turned into a bit of a counsellor, really. I'm not qualified at all, but people ring me up crying or whatever, and that's fine. That's great.
Well, that's lovely.
So yeah.
Well, it's lovely to hear that. I mean,
Oh, do you think so?
I mean, counsellors we have to pay for, but it sounds like you're being a friend with a cup of tea that's just virtual.
Oh yeah, that's it. I'm not trained in counselling at all, but I have had some pretty strong life skills that I've had to learn. And as I say, the age I am now has turned out to be fantastic, because the younger people, I have two, well, they're in their 20s, neither married, and occasionally they'll go, Mum, and I know, okay, yeah, what is it? And I like that, because they're actually asking me, and I like that. The rest of the time I say, get on with it. You fall over, big girl pants on, get up. I love that word, big girl pants. I learned that in lockdown too.
Big girl pants.
Yeah.
Toughen up in this house. You've got to toughen up.
Absolutely.
No, that's brilliant. So if anyone was interested in using your services, do they just contact you directly, or?
Yeah, that's the way I prefer it. I prefer to just have a quick chat with them, or they can find me on Facebook. I mean, I just go under Sandra Forbes. Just go Sandra Forbes, look for me. And just quickly before we finish, Claire, if anybody wants to ask somebody, and this sounds so random, but a friend of mine was teaching Procter and Gamble staff in Texas, and she's an author. And she lived with me in Holland. And I said, when you get there, just ask anybody if they know Sandra Forbes. And she laughed. Anyway, she came back. She went, I don't bloody believe this. She said, at the end of the session, I said, does anybody know Sandra Forbes? And two of the women went, yeah, I do.
Oh, you're slightly famous. I'm feeling quite privileged now.
Oh, God, no. No. That's just they've been in China. And I said before, there wasn't many people in China of our
I can imagine, yeah.
weight.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can absolutely imagine. No, that's fantastic. And do you still have spaces for people to join you and your team?
Absolutely. I'm as big as me. I have a team member in Dunbar. I have a team member actually in Helston, and team members all over the place. Yes, because again with Zoom, it's great because I can have big team meetings, or they can talk to me anytime. So yes.
So if anyone is interested in not only just saving money with their utility bills and things, if they're interested in joining your team, they can have a confidential chat with yourself.
Yeah.
No obligation, anything like that. Yes.
Yeah. Or the other thing, Claire, that I do as well, and is that I'm quite happy to talk about the concept. So if this product isn't for them, but they just want to talk to somebody who's a bit open about the whole concept, I'm quite happy to talk to them. They can go off and join somewhere else. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, brilliant. Okay, well that's fantastic. Thank you so much for your time. I know
No, thank you.
people tend to only listen to a certain amount, so I am going to say to you that we'll say goodbye on this at this point. But that's just for anyone out there. If you are interested, give Sandra Forbes a little bit of an email or even a call at some point. I'm sure she'll be able to help you. So thanks so much,
Thank you.
Sandra. Appreciate it.
Thank you.